Anyway, so the government were really pushing solar panels and heat pumps and wind energy and all that. Now we get plenty of wind in this country. We do get plenty of wind in this country. What we don't get an awful lot of is sun. It's the statistics are there to kind of support that. We don't get an awful lot of sun. You know, Scotland, England, Wales, Northern Ireland, we don't get a lot of sun. But yeah, they were pushing these solar panels, okay? Pushing these solar panels. And they announced today or yesterday or whenever that they're going to create these experiments to block out the sun or to dim the sun. You couldn't write this. You could not write this stuff. You just could not write this stuff. These people that are in the government, that are in these positions to make decisions, have to be minus a brain, completely inept, utter lunatics, and somewhat maybe a dash of evil in there. If you do away with the sun or you dim the sun, it stops people. People get this thing called seasonally acquired depression. Sad. So there's an awful lot of depression out there. We've been through a lot over the last couple of years, and the Labour government aren't making it any better. And the Biden government in America certainly weren't making it any better for the American people. But we've been through a lot, and a lot of people are struggling. You know, they're on their knees really whenever it comes to their mental health. And to kind of I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing, because this is not a laughing thing. They've been calling people conspiracy theorists for I don't know how long. Now, I was never on. I was never on the flat Earth thing. Or look, I'm sure there's plenty of arguments for it. It's not that I'm against it. I just don't know enough about it. Globe Earth, all that. Look, I don't care. I also don't care. And aerosols, you know, with the contrails or chemtrails, sorry. And you're called a conspiracy theorist if you ever questioned it and kind of said, well, isn't that strange? And well, condensation doesn't last that long and blah blah blah. And there they are, going to do exactly that using aerosol injection, which is what the conspiracy theorists have been going on about for long enough. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. So the British government now. Here's the other stupid thing. The absolute imbeciles, the complete lunatics. They want to do this for climate change. Now, climate change is a normal thing. It's a cyclical thing. You know, so there'll be years, every 30 years or something, and we'll kind of rotate closer to the sun for a period, and then we'll rotate further away for a period, and all that kind of stuff. I don't have all the details to hand. I'm heading into Ballymena to do a wee bit of shopping, get a few bits and pieces, so I wasn't really planning on doing a rant, but I just heard it, not on the radio, but on one of the podcasts that I listened to, and they were talking about it. So, I just can't stop laughing. So these idiots want to dim the sun, okay? I'd love to know who the companies are that are associated with this, by the way. They want to dim the sun to help with global warming. Now, global warming's a normal thing, all right? Happens all the time. It's been happening for millennia. It's been happening for a millennia. Net zero is a scam. Climate crisis is a scam. Yeah, all those things are a scam, and so is this. This is another scam. They either haven't got a clue what's going on, or they know and they're just being nefarious and they want to impact the growth of the grass, you know, so we can't feed our cattle, or they want to impact the growth of the food supply so they can rein in the farmers and stuff as well. There's a lot going on there in the background that you could probably bring yourself to believe, you know, that this is what's happening or that's what's happening. But number one, it's just not good. And I didn't agree to this, by the way. I didn't agree to the Labour government deciding, yeah, we're going to conduct studies. No, you're not. You're not. Get off your high horse, you complete clown. Put on your clown shoes, put on your red nose, and make us laugh instead. Because at the minute, that's all you're good at. You're absolutely useless. Useless beyond words, beyond my vocabulary anyway. my vocabulary could be argued that it's not that broad, but it's just insane. It's just insane. I was saying something there, and I went off on a bloody tangent. Anyway, so they want to kind of spray this over the UK. What about the wind? What about if you spray this over the UK and this dimming cloud blanket, whatever it is that you're wanting to dim the sun away, it moves over into France, or it moves over into Norway? Did they agree to you doing that and affecting their weather as well? Did they? Oh, it's madness. I know the British people didn't agree to this. There's absolutely, the only people that would have agreed to it are complete dummies. Absolute dummies. Dummies. Oh, I'm telling you, the sooner we get rid of this current government and get a new government in there. Not to say that Farage and his crew are going to be any better, because they seem to flip-flop like hell. I'm really disappointed in Farage, but he seems to be coming back to the original train of thought. But you would really want him to nail down, specifics on things before you'd actually elect them, in my opinion. But at the same time, I think that he's probably Reform are who everybody should be voting for, because I think they're the next stage towards making Britain great again. So yeah, that's that rant. So yeah, climate crisis, and net zero is a complete scam, and it's just there to enslave the planet, I believe.